Welcome back, this is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story 119.7 on my 118.15 created world. And I'm going to go check to see if anybody has any chandeliers for sale. Done that for a while, since that's pretty much the only thing I spend my rusty gears on. Sounds like a plan. $21 gears. He is proud of that. So what else am I going to do with my rusty gears? So you won't be watching this for a while, but for those in the States, hope you had a great Memorial Day holiday. About a week gone by since it happened in real life for me too, but anyways, hope you had a great Memorial Day holiday. Got a chandelier. I might need to make bread. Of course, there's no might about it. Alright. You want to stay with me on this particular run? Talk me into it. So we see the panda. And cows. Bunny rabbit. More cows. Panda's not always here as I come through. I don't know where he runs off to, but he's my friend. Can you believe I dug up an entire trunk? Yeah, of dirt. From right here. I had to get dirt somewhere to make that path out to the chalk desert. Dirt's got to come from somewhere, and the fact that no stones are showing because of me taking the dirt layer off, just one layer, it's fantastic. Lots of resin. I really should. Well, I need to farm. I need to harvest my farm. That's one thing I absolutely need to do. So maybe we'll do that. I should make another tier of windmills. Certainly should put in another large gear. Got anything to trade? You sure do, but nothing I want. Thanks anyway, Optol. Can't even begin to remember what this guy out here's name is. Hello, Mr. Bowl. Find any cows? If you look. Oh no. My brain gets... When I play on one of my worlds, my brain finally eventually gets into the correct mode of what I'm doing and what's important on that world. And then I go and I play the other world that I'm recording and playing on. And then I'm all screwed up when I start playing that. And when I come back to this, it's terrible having a feeble old mind. What prompted that was I just saw a bunch of grain back behind, and it might have been flax, and I was getting excited. As on my no permanent base world, yeah, that is definitely excitement worthy. But not so much on this world. I do have dirt. I do have terra preta to expand the farm. And if I ever remember, and I say this every time, if I ever remember to bring some pathing with me, I'll finish this stupid tiny little stretch here and have path all the way to this guy. Marco! Yeah, no, nothing here. You have 2 pieces of the forlorn. I don't know how you're supposed to fix that. Ingredient 4. Yeah, you take your broken one and you use iron chain, gold chain, and blue cloth. Wow. Well, we saw how hard I worked to get the last bit of gold I have. There might be more down there somewhere, but I don't know of it right now. We'll pass on that. If I want better armor, I'll make some steel plate. And I might do that just because the ultimate armor in the game in terms of protection, pretty darned awful if you're using a spear. In previous playthroughs, I would just use my steel axe as my primary weapon. And guess what? I killed an awful lot of things with my steel axe. But I did that wearing my iron chain too, so. And I think I've made steel plate, steel scale, and steel chain armor. There's no question about how great the plate is. Again, unless you're trying to do ranged attacks, then it sucks. But the steel chain wasn't bad, and I quite like the steel scale as well. I like them all. I don't think I've ever made iron plate. By the time you get around to where you're able to make iron plate, you can probably make steel plate instead, so why would you make iron plate? Iron plate you can make way before you get to steel, as we have done here. And of course, what do I wear? My fave armor. But not for going deep cave exploration. Not the right armor. And on my no permanent base, that's I've got. Is that a wolf or just a pig? Yeah, just a pig. So in the no permanent base world, I've got the Gambison armor, which I could make much earlier than I could any, the other stuff. So I have the Gambison, but you know which one I'm wearing. The leather. I hope you're watching both play, let's plays, because they're so much not the same thing, and strategies are different. My goodness. And then, like I say, I play between them, and my brain gets all weirded out, and I have to try to remind myself, now what is it I'm doing here? What can I say? I can say I got another chandelier. Now you could ask me, well, Wolf, what are you going to do with another chandelier? And I would say to you, light some area with it. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. One thing I know, though, is that I've got a nice apiary right here where I can go get lots of wax. 3 chandeliers up here, a lantern, 2 torches. I know I have that one here. I'm not sure why this one's here. Maybe when I was using the mod to check light levels, maybe it told me I needed some more light there. So we've got 1 chandelier here and lots of lanterns too. I think we've got one here. Oh, we've got one here too. Isn't that awesome? I mean, I know these places are all well lit. Lanterns galore there. And I've got this fitted with lanterns of many. Let's yes, okay, good. I was thinking that I had more. And voila, do. Let's go do some farming that has truly been neglected. This thing's half empty already, isn't it? Definitely hungry, but not for much of anything specific. Okay. Let us continue. Yes, folks, that's right. Gonna carry some food only. Well, do I even need to carry that? I suspect I don't actually need to carry that. Let's get ourselves a scythe. Well, that is, I have 2 spares. Okay. Well, if and when this one breaks, we'll come get the next one, won't we? And there's some of my favorite music by Liberace. It isn't. It always makes me think of it. And if you ever listen to Liberace, you might think the same thing. And it's not because I don't like the piano. I think the piano is one of the greatest instruments ever made. I mean, you can, in my opinion, with that instrument, you can promote quite well any emotion that you want to evoke. And you can produce, you know, most any kind of music you want to make too. Anyways, that's my honest opinion. Not that anyone asked. Am I doing Eeyore now? Not that anyone cares. Well, I wasn't really trying to do Eeyore, but yep, I was doing Eeyore. And for those that don't know, Eeyore is a Disney in the Disney world of animated characters of the Winnie the Pooh world. It is always kind of sad and down. And you kind of feel sorry for him. Not sure he finds much joy in the world. But you have to love Eeyore. Sweet guy. Well, let's just start compressing flax fibers. Whoop. And I don't hate that song that's just ending, by the way. I don't hate it. Just don't understand what it's doing in Vintage Story. That's all. Nothing wrong with it. But I don't understand what mood they're trying to set with it. So, I'm not a hater, but I just don't understand her. The circus one? Oh my gosh, yeah. If I'm at the carnival, fantastic, bring it on. It's exactly like the one that I refer to as the Liberace song. I just don't understand what it's doing in Vintage Story. So, I can't remember the name of the guy that does the music. He does great stuff. I just don't. I'm just the ignorant one that doesn't understand it. Alright, we will now have a new full stack of linen. We've got more to carve up here out of the dirt of the earth. The best dirt of the earth, I might add. I need to go check on something. Alright, back to harvesting. No one broke into my house or anything. It's just my wife coughing. But I didn't know. Got headphones on. What can I say? Now, can we pick this all up? That's pretty awesome. So while that might seem like that was a ton of flax, it sure was nothing. Not nothing, but as flax goes, it was something, but it wasn't all that something. This crap doesn't rot out here. Save my life, it doesn't rot out here. Guess we can put these together. It doesn't matter where we do it. Look at all those seeds we got back. My goodness. Over 3 stacks. But we're going to have a stack and a half of linen, it looks like. Not looks like, it is. There's no guess. Be exactly a stack and a half. Plus, we can make 2 more. I don't normally have Discord on, but it's on right now, and I seem to be a little popular. Oh, yeah, okay. What are you doing, Wolf? I don't know. Oh, and trunk. I want a trunk for. I want a trunk to hold flax. That's it. That's its whole purpose in life. And hopefully some of it'll start rotting someday. I really, it's fine what it's doing, honestly. Okay. Let's move 2 of you. Place you here, and then we'll put you 2 here. I mean, the flax could rot, but... Wait, let's get the livestock all fed. I have fed them at least. They haven't been neglected, but... Hey, Boys and girls, when are we going to get to Gen 3 around here? Be nice to milk you, and it'd be nice to not be attacked. Gen 2, so we have 2 bulls, okay. We've got some calves that are growing up. I assume you guys are all pregnant. Yeah, you. Oh, crap. Thankfully, there's no. Oh, I don't have anything. Yay, no one escaped, and I was not damaged in the process. Check the compost. Okay. We do still have more harvesting to do. Nothing in comparison to just did, because you get 2 items from this, not 3. Of course, they don't compress, but then they don't need to. Yeah, it's not like we were running short of peanuts, but I don't ever want to think about being short of food. It's a problem in my brain. Oh, stop it. Spastastic. Oh my gosh. Seriously, that would, I mean, just kills me watching that. It's just, I don't mean because I'm embarrassed by it or anything about it, I mean. Just, it's hard for me to watch. And not because I'm judging it. Just hard on my brain. And all of you people that suffer from any level of motion sickness, you can thank this guy right here, Mr. Old Lone Wolf, because as a result of me having conversations with Tyron, he was adding a brand new feature, which feature was that the wind would affect you walking. As you were walking, if it was high wind, you'd have to be walking sideways to go straight. You'd have to be turned into the wind in order to go straight because it was blowing you. And that made me so motion sick. Oh my goodness. That was a bad deal. Looks like we have, oh yeah, that's right, we have all those peanuts out there too, don't we? Whatever. Hey, we've got more peanuts. How about that? These are the newest. So we'll fill this first. And this one is empty. This is the oldest. So if I do this, and then I put these down here, But I know that those are what I'm taking, and then boom. Alright, so oh goodness gracious. Yeah, do go through cellar ice. But my goodness, this has been one hot place to live. Although, game's telling me it's only 42.8 degrees right now. That's good. What have we got for grass? That's the reason we put a tool rack there. Why we put a saw there. To make cellar ice. Not have to go chase down a saw every time. I saw, oh boo hiss, what you did there. Ha ha ha. Boo hiss, boo hiss. Wolf, that's terrible. Well, thank you. I love you too. Nice. Plenty of glacial ice. Let's have a closer look at this farm. Obviously we just did FK crops here. Let's see how the rest of it. Ooh, that's terrible for K. That's good for K. That's good for K. Why don't we do this? Let's see which one's good for K, and then we'll just clean it and plant. Okay, good for K. So I was under the weather all last week, and unfortunately my wife has what I have now. I feel sorry for her. I didn't enjoy being sick, and she enjoys it even less than I do. Zadie will get. I think a lot of this was pretty close, but I just said, nah, just let it fully recover. It's not like we were desperate to get more flax in, no. So my philosophy is no such thing as too much flax. I get up around 2,500 linen, then maybe there's enough flax. I think I've had over 3,500 seeds before at one time. That would have been on Ara Fury, or yes, Ara Fury Ancient Paths. That's what I was trying to say. Had a real nice farm there too. Just kept growing and growing. Right now we kind of have an artificial boundary for where this one will grow, but emphasize artificial. I'll grow this thing as large as I have the dirt for it. So it's not a focus to get the dirt right now, although I am making compost, am I not? Why? It's just really cool to be able to make terra preta. And since you can't get that in 1.19 anymore, I think it's even more cool. And pretty easy to do. You do have to collect bones, and you have to make rot. You have to give it lots of time, but really, just play the game and rot will happen. And compost will happen. Just don't expect it to go on your time scale, because that's just not how it works. So you do maybe like what I do. I have 1 million barrels out there. I know, 20-some barrels anyways, literally, but just make lots of barrels and just let nature take its course. It'll do it all for you. Not collecting the bones, but then you see how I'm getting the rot. Berries have the shortest life expectancy of everything, so gosh, why not use berries and let them rot? Make beautiful soil for you. You gotta eat, so, and if you're smart, you want leather more than just to get backpacks. So kill animals, get leather. Heck, you can sell the leather. You can turn the leather into products that the traders will buy too, and they will give you good amount of rusty gears for it too, by the way. So you're killing the animals because, you know, well, you want to eat. Well, there's your bones. If you're using the medieval expansion mod, then you'll have the cows in your game. And they've dropped bones twice. So if you need bones, have medieval expansion, kill cows. You'll get your bones. Oh yeah, we're gonna have tons of it's more linen. Planting far more than we just harvested. And why am I harvesting, or why am I planting this all in flax? I don't need anything else. I'll probably plant some cabbage. I mean, there's plenty of plots, as I call them, that aren't suited for flax right now, and that's good. That's why you make a large farm, so that whatever you need, hopefully you've got all the room you want. Plant it. Yeah, that's 80. That's 80. That's 80. That's 80. At least 2 more stacks of seeds. Look at us getting grass. Ain't that something? Lone Wolf using a scythe in his farm. Talk to certain of my friends that have played with me a lot, and I'll let you know that I generally just use a knife. But I got a lot of ground to cover, so that really wouldn't make sense. And now I see that I'm getting quite hungry. So at some point I need to eat. At this moment. It's a lot of flax, people. A lot of flax. I do, you know, I watch videos and play on servers and seen a lot of bases. And I've seen and heard a lot of people listen to them talking about, oh, you know, I don't have enough food. Well, make your damn farm bigger. How hard is it? Medium dirt works, folks. Medium dirt works. Not hard to make. not hard to cultivate, pretty simple to irrigate. So if you're ever hungry in this game, other than at the beginning, that's just your own lack of planning. Are you judging me, Wolf? No. I'm stating something obvious, though. And I sure hope feel sorry for you. But you don't need to make farms like this, of course. I certainly kind of ridiculous this way. All right, we've got another 2 plots for another stack of seeds. Boy, this is going to be one big flax harvest. On Mystic Winds, I had one farm just dedicated to growing flax because I was using it for rot, for making terrapreta. Oh, can you believe it? But as you've seen here, flax is not a good push for rot, but in those versions, wow, that is almost perfectly restored. But I'm going to leave it. There was one player that was thrilled to take every piece of flax grain that I could give him. And I was thrilled to, I don't know what we traded, but we traded something. I didn't just give it away, but, you know, I was literally throwing it all in the garbage, literally. And you've seen me do that here with, you know, with meat. Throw it in the garbage. Which, in this case, you know, in vintage story, that means I'm throwing it into water. Which is what I use for my garbage can. Alright, let's put this back together. I really do dislike this part. I would so love a mod that would just let me say, okay, transfer this to this, and oh, by the way, right back where it was. And I think that's pretty much right as it was. I should put that on my back because forgetting it doesn't make me happy. And look at that, we've made another episode. Now I have 6 chandeliers to go wherever I want them. And I will find a purpose for them, likely. Alright. Well, I guess before, I haven't looked at the Cementation Furnace at all. 39, okay. So that means 3 more burns. And I don't have enough coal right there to do 3 more. I've got enough to do this one, which will take me to 60, and another half stack, which will take me to 80, so I need another 32 to complete the next arborization. Holy crap. Well, thank you for watching. I've had fun playing, and if you like what I'm doing, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And for all those I can't speak, who have already subscribed to my channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like this video, please click on the like button and let the world know. And if you're so inclined to click on dislike, you know, do as you wish. But I do ask one small favor. Let me know what you didn't like so I can improve. I would love to hear from you on anything, so please do post on my videos. Absolutely would love to read whatever it was you have to say. And watch the next video with me, won't you? Thank you. Goodbye.